going on, Knicks fans? Vigo Sports Talk here, host of Vigo Talks Knicks. In today's episode, I'm going to go over our win against the Washington Wizards. The Knicks now improved to 4-3, and I will say it's looking good. I know we're just winning a few games, but as of right now, it's looking really good. It's looking real good. Let me start it off. All right, first of all, we did not start the game well. That I will say. How we started playing, I will say maybe the first quarter, or maybe even the first half in general, we did not play well offensively. I felt like we were giving the Wizards a lot of chances to come back in the game, and although they did start to come back in the second half, we just played better basketball. But I don't like how he's playing the first half, so we just gotta fix that. But other than that, we gotta talk about Karl-Anthony Towns, baby. Karl-Anthony Towns, 33 points and 15 rebounds. When I tell you he was cooking Alex Hart, he was cooking. I mean, he had that insane poster on. Well, it wasn't an insane poster, but it was a good poster. In all those threes, before the end of the first half, he hit that 3 and 1. Oh my gosh, yo. Brunson didn't play that good. It's okay because Karl-Anthony Towns got his back. It looked good. It looked good out there. He looked real good out there. I mean, we have him here for a reason. And we gotta talk about defense player of the game. I mentioned last video. I forgot to put the picture, but I'll say it again. After every Knicks win, Mike Brown gives a hard hat, like a helmet, and a pair of Timbs to the best player that played good defensively. And in that game against the Wizards, Josh Hart won it. Here's a picture right here. Oh my God. I love this picture. I love the new tradition Mike Brown started. It's funny. I love it. He's in that New York spirit. They're having fun out there. They're having a lot of fun out there. And Jordan Clarkson, I feel like this is his best game off the bench by far. The game before was a good game too, but he's starting to get in the rhythm to scoring. He didn't start the season off that good. He wasn't getting enough minutes, but I feel like he's back now. He's back now. It takes a few games for him to, get back to who he is, and I feel like he's back now. Yabusele, we gotta talk about him. There's a lot of good takeaways from the game, but I feel like we gotta talk about Yabusele. I feel like the struggle that we had against the Wizards, I feel like there's a bunch of miscommunications. It was only on Yabusele. It was on a bunch of players, but I feel like they didn't know who to switch on. They're getting open buckets. They look confused out there. That was in the first half, but they figured it out. But I feel like when Yabusele was on the floor, there's a bunch of confusion. Just letting up wide open dunks, layups. We brought him here for a reason. We brought him here because when he played the 76ers, he was a pretty good defender and a decent three-point shooter. And he hasn't found his role yet in this rotation. I know I keep saying it takes time to develop and get better, but he just hasn't looked good out there. With all due respect, he has not looked good out there. I feel like he has to find his role. He's getting the rebounds. He's not. He could shoot. I see him shoot, but he's not scoring that much. He literally had 1 point, and that was from a free throw. So, I don't know. It's gonna take time. I have all faith in him, but as of right now, it's not looking good for him. Hopefully, he can get it fixed. One thing I will talk about, Josh Hart, baby. Josh Hart may be back. Off the bench, 26 minutes, 12 points, 10 rebounds, and 5 assists. He had a double-double. And obviously, like I said before, he won Defensive Player of the Game. He's back. He's back, baby. These first few games, he wasn't doing that good offensively. But I want him to start. He started for us all last season. But I feel like Mike Brown's trying to fit him into the 6th man of the year role. And I will say, he may not be scoring that much, but he could definitely be eligible to win a 6th man of the year. He's a good shooter. He can shoot. I believe in his shooting hand, he has an injured finger, so it affected his shooting a little bit. But he did good against the Wizards. He shot a few threes. He looked good out there, defensively, offensively. And Shaman had a pretty decent game, 11 points in 25 minutes. He got the start again. Because Mitch was out. Mitch will play against the Timberwolves. So I like how Mike Brown always switches the lineup. At first, it was McBride who started when Mitch wasn't playing, when it was like a small lineup. But he switched it to Shamit. I could understand why. Shamit, he's a respected veteran. He's also a pretty decent defender. A lot of people don't realize that. To be honest, I didn't realize that till this season. He's actually a decent defender that no one really talks about. He's a good 3-point shooter. He's not afraid to shoot the ball. He's never hesitant. If he airballs a three, he don't care. He'll shoot it again until he makes it. He's not afraid to shoot the ball. That's what I like about him. And McBride only had 3 points in 14 minutes. He'll play more, I think. It was just a one-time thing. But this win against the Wizards, I know the Wizards aren't a good team this year, but I feel like stuff like this you gotta take away from. Especially how we didn't start the game good offensively. I mean defensively. But we started to get our rhythm. And I just think we gotta learn how to start the game well and end the game well. I like how we find a way to come back, but I like to play the game defensively. Especially if we're gonna play these teams in the playoffs, like top teams. We cannot start like this. So we gotta figure it out. Other than that, man, this is a good win. Hopefully we can get more wins this season. Going against the Timberwolves and a few other teams. I have faith in these Knicks. I'm not gonna say they're going to the finals, but they're definitely a playoff team. But we gotta figure out how to beat all these other playoff teams. It'll take time, but I'm confident in this team. This is Vigo Sports Talk here, host of Vigo Talks Knicks, and I'll see you next episode. Peace. Go Knicks.